Some survivors. I like survivor stories, and you are the survivors. Actually, some people told me they had to be in other places and planned on being back by 6. All right, so you're going to get a little bit of an extra here. Oh, can this mic go hot for a moment? I need both hands for an illustration. But after that, I will not stay put behind the pulpit. I just don't know how to do that, and I'll walk away, and we won't have anything on the live stream. All right, so I often go to ASI conventions, especially when they're not in Orlando. I've been to the Orlando location several times. I just don't like going to the same place over and over, okay? It's in the Rosen, whatever, in Orlando. It's a nice place, but I've been there. But this particular ASI convention, I have an exhibit, which is not unusual. It's my normal. And it's in Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati Convention Center, across the street from the Cincinnati Reds baseball stadium. It's summertime. We just happen to have a Cincinnati Reds ball game going on at the same time as ASI. So the hotel that we're in for the convention center is really full and busy. Now, in a convention center hotel, you have a whole long line on both sides of a wide hallway of elevators. And you've got elevators coming and going, and you sometimes have hundreds of people getting on and getting off. It was kind of a break for me from my booth. I was coming down and didn't know there were hundreds of people wanting to go up because the just finished. Off the elevator, attempting to get off. The doors open and I meet a wall of people trying to get in. But I squeeze off the side and I get out. There are these 5 or 6 men. They are big guys. They are well-built, athletic, big guys. Different races made up in this group of 5 or 6 men. And as I'm sliding out, right, the biggest one of them all turns and taps me on the chest. Right here. I'm wearing this shirt. Islam and Christianity Prophecy Seminar. And he says, "What does that mean You folks are city dwellers. Do you walk around the city touching people, tapping them? Hey, you. You don't think that's a really bright idea, do you? If you're as big as this man, you can. Especially when you have 4 or 5 of your buddies that are almost as big right behind you. All right? Oh, I had eventually gotten it, but thanks. And so I pull out my map. There's my map. Left hand is a great Mediterranean map. Italy's even hanging down in the middle of it. And I said, it's all about a Bible prophecy in Daniel 11. You have Mediterranean with Italy, and you have Jerusalem. You have Babylon, Persia, Greece, and Rome all come in from the north. And then the Roman Empire breaks up. And you have the northern part goes Christian, and the southern part goes Islamic, and they all fight over Jerusalem. In the third and final conflict, there are 3 parts that Islam breaks into. Radical Islam is overthrown, moderate Islam follows papal and Christianity, and some Muslims and some Christians join together to follow Jesus and the Bible. That's Daniel 11 in a nutshell at the door of an elevator, with big men looking down at you. By the time I finished that elevator was gone. They missed their elevator. And the big guy kept asking me questions, and one after another, one elevator after another left. Until eventually, the elevator door beside me opened back up again, a whole cycle later, after it went up and down. And this time, the big man said okay, and they all stepped into the elevator. And he pulls out his room card. I can see the control panel from where I'm standing by the elevator. And he slides it up extra floor. And the door closes. And I'm standing there thinking, I don't watch sports, but I'll lay money that I just talked to a group of 5 or 6 NBA players. Not too many people are that big and that well built if they're not NBA players. What do you have to reach an NBA player for Jesus? I can tell you, walking around the streets of St. Louis in those couple of days with this shirt drew plenty of friendly fire. It was good. I have it in airports. Oh, pre-COVID, I was coming through Minneapolis.